It is I, Nerdyjojo. I have arrived. I am here. I am currently alive. Hello, how is it going? Today's another day. Another stream is, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that thought exactly, but another day, another stream, and, I am very excited to see what I get up to today. I have a plan, I should say. I have a plan. And we're gonna just see if this plan works out. Yeah. So a couple things have changed on the stream again. It shouldn't be anything too major, or maybe it is. Maybe it is. So yeah. So I fixed the audio, or at least tried to fix the audio. We'll see if it sounds any good. But it wasn't bad before, but some of my words would just get cut out for whatever reason because they didn't quite reach the threshold to allow them to be heard. Yeah. So I was watching my other stream and I was like, oh, there are some words that are missing. Somebody literally sat through that entire stream. I mean, I appreciate them for sitting through that entire stream, but I don't know. Had I heard it of myself, I probably would have been like, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about this, guys. Yeah, so there's that. I don't have many stories to talk about today. Granted, I didn't do any brainstorming before the stream started, so there may have been some things that I was able to talk about, but I didn't get to brainstorming today. Didn't do that. I should have. Because yeah, now I don't know what to talk about. Yeah, now I don't know what to talk about. Okay, so I suppose rather than trying to figure out what I'm even doing, let's talk about the project at hand. Let me just put my fancy little arm up. Okay, so my fancy little arm is up. I'm ready to draw. Now, of course, we're not working on the dragon itself today. Reshiram is as done as it can be at the moment. I don't think I am playing around with it anymore, at least for a while. We'll see how I change my mind after we've done our, what's it called? Our, whole thing. Okay, so today we're working on the background. Now there's a couple things I want to consider when I'm working on the background. It's that I don't really want to draw anything else is my main thing. This took a really long time to draw the dragon. So I think I have a vision. I have a vision. Now you're just gonna have to bear with me while I explain this vision. So I went online and I found some copyright-free images. Yes, copyright-free images. They're very pretty. Of the sky, clouds, sun. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make some kind of composite image of these two guys. This one with the lightning over here, and this guy with the sunlight that kind of matches the colors that I have on Reshiram, and it also even matches the direction that I have the light coming from. So basically, what I'm saying is this image was made for this. So I have a vision. We'll see if it actually works. Cause yeah, I'm not quite sure. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of masking and everything in this video for this stream and some color correction because I don't think we can just put this guy in and hope that it matches. It's gonna be fun. And by fun I mean I'm very, very nervous about this. There's also another thing that I want to do. So I was thinking, it's like, maybe I'll talk about that after I figure out what's going on. Like, if the cover or if the background looks fine with just two images, dragon just flopped on top, it's no reason to try to play with it. I think the first thing first is probably make these about the same size. I'm just gonna crop this guy down here a bit. Just, make it so only this part of the image is left. Yes, these are copyright free images as well. Okay, so I'm gonna probably put those lightning in here. What I'm thinking. So take the lightning, this guy right here, kind of like mask it into there, into this darker area. Well, somehow not messing with this lighting, because I like the lighting. We'll see if we have to change anything, of course. Yeah. Suppose we'll just copy this and throw it right in there. There we go. And T. Okay. First thing we can do, we throw this guy in here, maybe. See, the lighting is kind of supposed to represent Spectrum, because Spectrum is like Reshiram's brother, I guess we can call them. I don't know if that's. It's a weird way to put it, at the very least. But this is like Reshiram. Or Zekrom is gonna appear on Reshiram, or with Reshiram. So, yeah, if I multiply that over, that doesn't really do anything except create a weird color block. So yeah, we cannot do that. Is there any other blend modes that might work? That one's kind of neat, but you can't really see the light. Ooh, wait, green, lighten. Huh. Wait, what is that? Ooh. Ooh, right there. That. Ooh, I'm getting giddy about this already. I didn't think that was gonna work. Like, it definitely needs some fixing, but I think that's just really cool effect. You lose a lot of the lightning look, but it kind of gets an animated, very artsy look. Okay, color dodge. Okay, I'll remember that. We'll remember that, but we'll look at some of the other ones. What do the other ones have? Oh, that's neat too. Oh, hard light is also good. And just so we're clear, I'm looking at the blend modes. Hard light. Oh, linear light. Oh, ooh, ooh. Okay, what if we move this over here? Okay, this might end up being really, really short working on the background, because look at that. Look at that. What the heck? That is very cool. Okay, wait. We're just gonna take a look at other ones. Inlight's also kind of neat. That one's hard. That's linear again, different. Also neat. Include a little bit brighter, but not what I want. You lose a lot of the details with contract and divide. Also neat. Okay, this is getting very interesting. Hue, saturation, color. Ooh. Luminosity. Ooh. Okay, wait. Okay, so I like vivid, linear, and lighten. Or was it screen? No. I don't remember, but I remember I liked vivid and linear. I think linear looks a little nicer in terms of coloring. So we're just gonna crop this too. Crop this guy up a bit. Return that. Yeah, this might end up being really, really short because this is actually. Why is this so good? Just all of a sudden, wait. I'm gonna take this image. We're gonna put it in. Oh, we're gonna put it in grayscale. See what we get. Yeah, flat. Okay. Now we're just gonna command Z out of there. We're just gonna command Z out of there because we don't want that right now. But no, I think I like this. Wow, this was a short stream. This was a really short stream. There was something else that I wanted to consider adding already, but I kind of wonder if I want to even bother trying with that right now because, I mean, I might as well so that the stream isn't so short. Okay, so what I thought consider doing. Now, I don't actually know if this would be a good idea or not. Honestly, at this point, I'm very happy with it as it is. How does it? It's gonna look kind of weird with my Pokemon, isn't it? Like, he's not super, super detailed, but this would be very, very detailed. So it might be kind of jarring, but it might be kind of jarring in a good way. I did save or, put a version of my, Pokemon, a transparent image of my Pokemon. I saved it already. So maybe we'll just throw it in, kind of seeing if it looks super jarring or not. Okay. If I can remember where I saved it. Open recent. Is it in recent? I hope it's in recent. No, I don't think it is. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's fine. File. We'll try this. We'll try this again real quick. See if I can figure out where I put it. I think it's on the desktop somewhere. The question is where? Oh, wait, no. I think I know. I totally got it. I think I remember where it is now. Yeah. Okay, we'll just place that guy. We'll put him over top. He does look really out of place now. The lighting's gonna have to change for sure, but I do think that if we command T our Reshiram, and then we just kind of we'll just make him a little bit bigger. Now it's not gonna end up looking like this once I put everything together. I'm using a different app to put everything together in the end. So yes, this is where we're using like the full trilogy, I suppose, of Adobe Creative apps. So we're Photoshop, we're creating the background and the Pokemon art. Illustrator, we're doing the logos and any additional stuff. And then I'm going into InDesign to do the layout. I just want to look at how our Pokemon look on this background. And I do kind of think that maybe it is a little too jarringly different. But that could really just be the way the lighting is working right now. Because I did really simple lighting, and really simple lighting probably worked with this image. So let's just, like, because it had this yellow color, but we get away a little from the yellow color here. So, well, not down here. Not down here. We can't just use this. This is probably too small of a swatch that everything is just going to come out pixelated. I don't think we can get much smaller than this current image. Canvas size. What's the canvas size at? Well, about 4,000 pixels by 4,000 pixels. It's pretty square, but not quite square. Yeah, and when we shrink it down to image size to 300 dpi for printing, it's it's still pretty big, I guess. Still pretty big, but we don't want to go down too small. What if we change to one of the brighter lighting modes? Overlay, linear, that. Color screen, heighten, darken, dissolve. Well, I guess we can also play with the opacity of the layer a little bit. Change that around. Gives us a different look at how things are. When you do this, you get a little more of the what's it called? Oh jeez. You get a little bit more of the what's it called? I don't know. I think we might just change the color on our Pokemon a little bit. Give him a little bit more of a purple hue. Just so it fits a little bit better. And I did put some yellow in the logo to like restore to take back to like shiny Reshiram. But yellow and purple are actually very complementary to each other. Yellow and purple, pretty. Pretty colors together. So maybe this is a good idea. Maybe if we add, did I close the image? Okay, I closed the image. Okay, open recent Pokemon Redesign PSP. Now to do this, we're gonna have to change the lighting a little bit. I think the shadows will be fine. We might create a new layer. What happens if I create a new layer, take a deep purple color? We're just experimenting with silly things at this point. We grab the paint bucket, we just dump it in there. We just ooh, color burn. Oh, look at that. I mean, we're gonna need to mask the color burn so that we can have the transparency back. That's kind of neat. Just use blend mode. Forget about doing proper work. Use blend modes for everything. There is one really jarring dot there. I think I remember how that ended up. You can also see all the flaws in my color. Every single little flaw is on absolute full display. But I don't think I care because some of this looks very cool. Ooh. You lose all of the you can change the color too to get different varieties of colors. What if I change it to a lighter purple? Okay, we lose all of that. Okay. I'm just, playing around with colors. Darker purple. Ooh. This really does do some really interesting things. Something tells me I need to play with blend modes way more. Ooh. I worked so hard on it, but I want a nice. Wait, cancel. Okay. Turn the opacity to change colors. Bring it back more into the purple realm, or bright type of color. That makes no sense at all. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, wait. Before we get too far, I just press everything down so that it's all one layer. Except for that shadow. Where is that one shadow? Ooh, wait. I'm really just playing around right now. I'm having a good time though. Okay. I would see that right there. I want it gone. Nope. I want that gone right now. So, on the lighting layer. Okay. That should be pretty easy to get rid of then. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Go. Eraser on the lighting layer. Or, yes. Lighting layer. And just erase. There we go. And now we can just take all of these guys. And we'll just merge these layers into one. Oh. Something got messed up. Something got messed up. Some color. Okay. Merge. Hopefully this works. Okay, we didn't break anything. Yay! We didn't break anything. Okay. Now we'll just take this. Nope. Selector. Just select everything that is not the Pokemon. Create a mask. That's what I want. Create a mask. Throw this onto this layer. And now this is completely masked out. Is it weird that Reshiram is kind of pink now? Quite possibly. Change the opacity again. Very pink like this. Vivid Light was the one that I really liked best, I think. Or we can take Hard Light. And then maybe on the mask layer, we take a light, soft brush, very soft brush. We just kind of take out some of it. That's not what I wanted. And this is a work in progress, and this is not necessarily what I promised. This is not what I promised today. And then again, who am I to make promises? Want brush, the white, and subtract from the layer. Hex, brush, make it bigger, make it softer, so soft. Just take soft out. Kind of not quite what I was. I suppose we'll just see what happens. You with Yeah? Maybe. Maybe this is actually what I want. It certainly is interesting if say nothing else. And I guess this adds a little more of that extreme shading, which I did kind of want. Or this feels a little more extreme. Because, yeah. Adds, it's definitely adding something. A little more goofy now. That was one of the things I was kind of struggling with, is feeling like it has a oomph. But this adds a little sense of extreme. It really makes absolutely no sense at all. But I like it, so I guess it doesn't need to make. Okay, wait. Black. Yeah. Wait. That's what I wanted. I want get rid of this. Okay. Now we'll turn the hard life opacity down. Interesting. A little bit more colorful. A little nicer. A little stranger. But I think I like it. No one can really tell me what to do anyways. My project. Brush. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do what I want, and if what I want is make an absolute mess of things, then I suppose that's what I want. You don't have to flatten this part of the image down, so it doesn't have to stay looking like this. It can be flat. We're just gonna add the shadows back to the areas where I did have speaking. Cool. I think it is cool though. I think it really is. Very. I really have nothing else to say other than that, honestly. Gotta be pretty boring, admittedly. But don't worry about that part. Okay. That's right. Making my save. Bring that back. Shadow. Bring this back. Shadow. That back. I like it. I really do. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this. We're gonna file. We're gonna export as a PNG real quick. I'll call it purple. Put it in. Put it. Yeah. I guess I'll save it. Yeah, I'll save it there. It looks really different on the stream, actually. It looks much more of a subdued color, but I assure you, it's extremely purple. It's extremely purple. It looks good on the stream, though. It really does. So we're just gonna go back into our image. Why does it seem darker than I remember? Okay, well, that's fine. We'll place the link. Oh geez, I forgot where I saved it already. Never mind, I found it. Yeah. Pushing it back a little bit to be a little bit darker made it fit a little bit better. But it's still not great. Still not necessarily great. I mean, it's miles ahead of that. It actually does look like it belongs in that environment now. But there's just a couple other things that need to be not including the fact that all of that is an issue. Okay. That's fine. We can make this work. Cover that up. Looks like it's not just the mask, though. It looks like it exists on the actual image. So, yeah, we're gonna need to do something about that. I think, though, I have a plan. After we clean up all these angles, and everything, I should be able to just copy the mask and put it on the actual image, which should clean up any of these outspilling of things, of colors that are not wanted. And see that mask. I hope this is gonna work. Oh, it did. Oh, but it's way off centered. And just kind of look at that. It is way off centered. It copied the entire layer, so what's it called also got added, but we'll delete that. Command T, and hopefully we can just move this map in place properly. Okay, that's not working. Unlink. Command T, just mask this time. Nope. Okay, so maybe this isn't going to work. Ooh. That's a ghostly image right there. Ooh. Ooh, spooky. Speaking of spooky, it's spooky season soon. Spooky season soon, everyone. Okay, unlink those. Throw that there. Or maybe. Okay, that works a little bit better. You just gotta line it up real good. There's still a little bit issues, but layers back to there. Turn that off. Okay, that did not work. Oh yeah, I guess it's because I deleted a bunch of stuff from the mask. so it won't work. It won't work like that. That was too convenient anyways. Okay, we just have to delete everything the old-fashioned way by going right on the layer and eraser. Kind of nerve-wracking, and of course, I don't know why my eraser is always such a... I mean, like, look at this. It's so small, but the little circle is so big. Oh well, we'll just get it most of the way. If it's not perfect, I don't get paid enough for perfect. I'm still improving my digital art skills. I literally just said I don't get paid enough for perfect. I don't get paid at all. This is 100% on my own time. No money being made. So, I don't get paid at all. It seems like everything I say or do, I don't get paid enough for that. But the fact of the matter is that most of this stuff I'm not even getting paid for, so how can I say I'm not getting paid enough? I'm literally doing this all just for myself. All of this, all these struggles was because I wanted a cool Pokemon cover for a game that I got used that didn't have a proper cover. Ugh, I do this to myself. That's not what I wanted. Brush. Playing around with the this a little bit again. Soft light doesn't really work in certain areas. Or we should probably just have hard light. My pen is making a scratchy. I don't like it. I don't like the scratchy sound. Actually, there's even more stuff I didn't even notice. These guys need to go back into the shadows as well. Banish you to the shadow realm. By shadow realm, I mean you're too light. So it needs to be darker. I'm just gonna make it a soft brush again. Soft brush again. Nope. Soft brush again. Brushes, soft brushes don't work so good if it's a pretty small shape. Oh wait, did my tablet break again? Oh no, my tablet broke again. My tablet broke again. Okay, we're just gonna finish this off with using my hand, I guess. Just yes, couple shadows. Those add a lot of color interest, I suppose. I do think this to me needs to be brought up again, though. I did make a point to add some shading to it initially, or some lighting and everything, so it should probably continue to have at least a little bit of lighting on it. So there we go. Yeah. I guess this whole little thing here, I guess we could call it. I don't actually know what it is. Lump of hair or whatever should also fully shaded or shiny or something. I don't know. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Adding a little bit of personality Is it perfect? No. Am I okay with that? Yes, a little bit. Am I sad that my drawing tablet decided it wasn't going to work again? Yes. Oh well. We'll save that file. Save. I mean, yeah, we saved it. We saved the file. We want to export though. Save. And we go here. I don't know. I think that's as good as I'm gonna really get. In the end, I plan on making the Pokemon pretty well the center focus of um, cover as a whole. So I suppose it doesn't matter that much if the background, um, if it doesn't quite fit the background, I should say. You can just, I don't know, play around with the blending tools again and see if any of these I like them. They fit a little bit nicer. That fits pretty nicely, actually. It This is not probably the preferable way for you to do these types of things. Hi. What if I do this all? Ooh, grainy. Grainy. Interesting. Yeah, no, don't want that. Don't want that. Back to vivid, hard, linear. Okay. Yeah, no. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay. Okay. So this might end up being a really short stream. Because once you really look at it, I have a feeling I'm feeling relatively pretty good. Just 2 images, and I got that somehow. I don't quite know what else to say, really. I don't know. Admittedly, I think I'm starting to burn out of this project a little bit. I'm gonna finish it, but I don't think I'm going to be wasting much more time with it. I think I'm just about done with this project as a whole. We might switch over to do the what's it called? Adding or illustrating some extras. Let's just save this. Save it before we lose it. And then I might close Photoshop, go to Illustrator, and then we can work on some of the other things that you see on Nintendo 2DS games. When I'm looking at it, there's like a rating, and they also have this fancy little slide flash Nintendo DS on it. I have a feeling that they wouldn't be super happy with me doing that exact thing either, though. So we might have to get creative, or we could just have the side flash thing without the Nintendo DS part on it, and just have the iconic white box there, or whatever we want to call it. I don't really know for sure just yet. It's a mystery, alright. And by a mystery, I mean, I think, yeah, no. I'm probably not going too much further with this project, is basically what I'm saying. Cover, get that done. Do a print off, reveal, stream, or something. Put it in the game case. And then that be done with this project. I have other things I want to do. Other things I want to try. So I might still be keeping the Monday afternoon stream, but we'll have to wait and see what happens on that. Anyways, so I guess I'll just switch over to my VTuber mod. I mean, I guess I could switch to the Be Back Soon screen while I change everything over. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Okay, well, I'm gonna change everything over. Also, turn my arm off, I guess. I'm gonna change everything over so that we're using we're back in Illustrator so that I can do some of the illustrating things. Okay? Sounds good. I will be back in a few moments. Okay, I'm back, and okay, yeah. So we did get into Illustrator nice and easily. Okay, here we go. Don't need rush around there anymore. So, anyways, if you've seen the last stream, you would know that we have, Pokemon Black. So I'm not messing around with the logo anymore. I played with this a little bit, but it's very similar to the original logo, and I don't want to go that similar. So we're just gonna pretend that this is a more mature Pokemon, where the logo is a little more. I mean, it's literally just a typeface, yes. So maybe I should at least, try to change it up a little bit. But like I said, I think I'm getting pretty done with this particular project. So I don't think we'll be trying all too much more. I'm also not going to use my drawing tablet in Illustrator, since Illustrator is very different than Photoshop. The way you use it. I mean, it's still different from, or you could still use it, but I just like using my computer hands and stuff in Illustrator because I just find it. That's just what I want to do. Okay, so basically, I'm going to take kind of try to make. I mean, no one can see it, but on the side of a Nintendo DS game, you have this little white, slightly curved box with a slightly black, or not. I shouldn't say slightly black. A black outline background kind of thing going on. So I'm gonna try to make that real quick or something similar. Just so we get as much of the real look of a Pokemon game case as possible. So we switch this guy, color that. Okay, color that white. And then add a couple more points. And black and add a couple points. After I get this all drawn out, it's probably gonna be pretty obvious what it is. People who have a 2DS know. People who do not have a 2DS don't know. I just yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much done already. Looks a little bit awkward in places. Over here. Okay, can't see. Because it also has a slightly gray. Just grab this gray. No particular reason for that one. I'm not color matching anything right now. Just oh yeah. There. That is the side of the Nintendo DS kind of thing, looking pretty good. I want to change this color, make that much lighter, because it's subtle. It's subtle. It's a subtle little shadow that adds a little bit of depth. I could quite possibly do that with like an outline rather than trying to draw this with a slight gray outline. Oh, we can take this off. Goes over here. This guy. Then we'll make the outline a little bit thicker. Yeah, that's probably a little more accurate. We'll probably be cutting all this top stuff off, so it doesn't matter if the, yeah. Oh, hello, Adil Sid. Oh, you're really good at this. I did not notice that you were here. Hello, sorry, I missed you. And I hope I didn't miss you by too much, at least. But hello, how are you? And thank you. I went to school for this for 3 years, so I would hope that I at least have some of an idea of what I'm doing. I'd hope, at least. But then again, I can't get a job, so... Oh, we won't go into that, though. We won't go into that, though. Anyways, yes. So, got a thing. We got a thing. This is the side of the Nintendo DS thing. I'm assuming you saw it before, but maybe you haven't, but it doesn't really matter. It's a little thing that they have on other games. This is just part of it. I think it's actually a little too curved now. Push it down and maybe it's less curved then. No, I don't think that helps at all. Don't worry about it though. I won't worry about it. If I had $1 for every time I said, I'm not going to worry if it's not perfect, I'd probably be rich by this point. Other people would say the opposite. If I had $1 for every time I've said that it's not perfect, just keep doing it and keep getting better. Job will happen eventually. Yeah, you make a fair point. You make a. I don't know. Okay, so now we're gonna try this game writing thing, I think, and then that's basically all the elements together, admittedly. Yes. Anyways. Yeah, so inside black box, in here white. Cancel, and we'll make the outline thicker because it has a thick outline. Mac or over PC? Well, for Illustrator and everything, yeah. This is industry standard for a graphic designer. And I guess I don't necessarily need it, but a series of events led me to the point. I guess we can't necessarily say that either. That's a long story, and I don't want to do it. Anyways, this box is white without an outline. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. For yeah, graphic design, it's pretty standard to be using a Mac or Apple product. Simply because when you're using an Apple product, your colors are being balanced. They have this full screen thing where they oh geez, what's it called? You know Photoshop too. Yes, I do know Photoshop. I know most of the Adobe Creative Suite. So Illustrator, InDesign, Photoshop, Premiere Pro, After Effects, the whole bit. I also know Dreamweaver. Retina display. Yes, the Retina display. It's color balanced in a way that makes it so it's just very, very good for creative people or people who will be using it for creative stuff, I suppose. Okay. I need. What am I looking for? I am looking for Helvetica right now. This is such a graphic designer thing. Helvetica, or do I want Helvetica Nouveau? Probably just plain old boring Helvetica. Any graphic designer would probably be like, plain old boring. Have you seen their new AI features in Photoshop? Yeah, I've seen so many ads for it. I actually haven't played around with it. I've seen, of course, graphic designer. I get ads for the Creative Cloud all the time. And I've seen really, really cool stuff from that AI filter or those AI features in Photoshop. But I still haven't played around with them. What year am I even in Photoshop? I'm not actually going to check right now, but I feel like I need to be in at least the newest year to get that. I probably am, but I don't know. Maybe that might be kind of fun to do as a stream. What if I do that? I said that I don't want to continue this project much further. I just kind of want to get it done. So what if I, after I finally get this done, I still think it's going to be one stream after this, I think. After I get this whole system done, maybe I'll just play around with the AI features. see if I can get anything interesting from it. Okay. I need to type some French now. I need to type some French now. Oh no. And oh no, the color. Yay. You think that's an interesting stream, or are you yaying about trying to type French? Because either way, it's you're probably about the stream though. I think that will be kind of interesting though. Would they be kind of or would the Adobe be kind of like, no, we can't have you doing that though? But then again, they can only stop me if they see it. And I don't have a big enough reach for anyone really to see this kind of stuff. So actually, yeah, I think we're good. I think why is okay, change that color to white? Why is the okay right back in E? Okay, and it's oh, I'm getting upset. Not really, but this is a little inconvenient for whatever reason. Doesn't want to carry over the stuff from the previous. But sometimes you can just type and it just works, and then sometimes, for whatever reason, it switches. I'm not gonna get into that though. I am very carefully trying to read this French. Oh jeez. French is just so long. Actually, wait. I could probably, rather than Helvetica, we're switching. Why French? Because I'm Canadian and the box I have has the French symbol or French on it. So I am adding the French because I am Canadian. Yes. Oh, bonjour, comment ça va, Edilcid? I asked, how are you? You don't have to answer letters. Wait. I'm confused. Wait. Oh, don't worry about it. Okay, wait. I'm changing my mind. I'm going to have in your next condense get a taller type letter. If that makes any sense. E-L. Yeah. Okay. Merci-vous, palette. I don't speak that much French. I'm sorry. I didn't know if you spoke French. Do you speak French? Do you speak French really well? Still a silly question. Or maybe it's not. But, you know, I don't speak French overly well. I do wanna get better at it though. I wanna learn French properly. Because my family is French. My dad's not at all. I know a few phrases. Okay. I don't think I've seen... You have to learn it in school. Yeah, but elementary school, our teacher... I mean, I feel like she didn't teach us very well for the most part. I don't know. It was a lot of vocabulary with not a lot of the what's it called? Oh jeez. It was the vocabulary with not a lot of the actual speaking stuff. So, you know, I know lots of just words in French like chat, which is a cat, not something else. And chien and Père Noël and bonbon, which is candy, and you know, all kinds of, or one way to say candy, I suppose. There's other ways. Or not a lot of French kids to practice with. Yeah, that too. I was from the English school in the English community. If I go down the street like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, you get to a much more French community. And yeah, no. Not a lot of French people who spoke French to practice with. And then also the issue, you know, that it was mostly vocabulary we were learning rather than really putting sentences together. Which I don't think was great. We learned some, you know, basic stuff like bonjour and comment ça va. Is everything translated to French there? Yeah, everything you see around you. Well, there are some things, you know, how do I want to put this? All the packaging that you get, all the food, everything, you get French, English. And, you know, if it's a thing from the States, you also sometimes get Spanish on top of that as well. But yeah, no. Most things are translated into French. I get both French and English versions of ads when I'm on YouTube sometimes. I'm just scrolling around YouTube and I get a ad in French and I'm like, okay, cool. And I generally know what they're trying to sell. Have you seen Trudeau speaking French after English? Clips, I suppose? Yes, I haven't necessarily paid much attention to that, though. Admittedly, but I understand what you're saying. Yes, he's very bilingual at the very least. Yeah. I was gonna. Yeah. Paying much attention? No. Seen and heard of it before? Yeah, I suppose. Sometimes it's hard to switch languages if what you're seeing is, you know, him kind of struggling over the first little bit. It's kind of hard to switch language. From what I understand is when you're bilingual, you kind of have to switch from, like, say I both speak French and English. If I was really good at speaking French, of course. You kind of have a French brain and you kind of have an English brain, and they kind of don't work so well together, so it's a little hard to switch right after. But maybe I'm wrong. What was I looking for again? infants and adults there. Yes. French has to make it's always a little bit longer. That is one of the things I learned in school. If you're looking at a French sentence compared to its very simple English translation, then yes. Yes, basically it means everyone, but it's infants and adults. Yeah. That's just French work. I'm in this menu right now, and I'm trying to remember what I'm looking for. And I can't find it. I can't find it. What am I... Okay, wait. Maybe it's... Watches... Open type, paragraph, symbols. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah. GH sounds in French? Yeah. There's just a lot of sounds I don't understand in general in French, though. Where is it? I remember what I'm looking for. But I can't find it. Graphic styles. Maybe it is in the... Oh! It's hidden in another menu. Hidden in another menu. Okay, where is the... I don't know if I get in trouble for using this guy, but there is the registered trademark symbol, which is also on the logo. There we go. Or not logo, but they might not like me doing this, but I guess if we're going in all in. Oh jeez. More French. More English. All of it. Okay. And then we'll just rated R. It's rated E, but it's a registered trademark. But I understand the thought. Yeah. I'll just make it even smaller, so... see, it's there! It's just really, 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 really tiny. Pokémon. If Pokémon was an R-rated game. If Pokémon was an R-rated game. Oh, no! If Pokemon was an R-rated game, I probably wouldn't be playing it. For ants. R-rated for ants. Only for ants. Everyone else is for everyone. But ants R-rated. I don't think that's what you meant. But, make everything just real tiny. And, now I gotta type more stuff. Content rated by, and we just next over. More French. Ooh, this one has an accent on it. I know how to type this accent though. Why is it not wanting to keep the styling? Like, look at that. I go right from the styling that I have on the letters. I have it all set up. It's nice. Beautiful. Flip over to the next. Guessing font is always the difficult part. Guessing font. Yeah, it is pretty difficult sometimes. I don't know. If you're seeing something and it's pretty clean and sans serif, it's probably Helvetica. It's probably Helvetica. Okay, there we go. And except for this, I went with Avenir Next Dense for this because it does look kind of condensed, or at least the French does. Yeah, just to make it fit better. Or Vendera or Calibri. Yes, I suppose that's a fair point. Those are also very clean fonts. I have both of those. I think they're like pretty standard though. What if we just switch the font? What if we just It's the font. Where is it? I actually don't have... Oh, whatever. Oh well. You know what? I'm over it. But you make a fair point. I suppose saying that everything is Helvetica, is there an Apple font? Yes, there is an Apple font. I'm pretty sure all the ones... I mean, you can't see the menu because the way I have things set... Oops. I hope that did not come through. I just knocked into my little pop filter with the game cover that I'm holding in my hand. I think this is just an Apple font that you automatically get on Apple. I don't know if that's exactly what you know, but having your next again. Yeah. Oh. On this one though. I have some really ones that I like. I used to be obsessed in school with Having Your Next. I was such a never Helvetica type of person. For my one class, have you heard of Helvetica the movie? So there was a documentary made on Helvetica, as in Helvetica the typeface. And there was a documentary made on it. And as part of our one class, our teacher was like, okay, so we're gonna watch Helvetica the movie. And I can't say it was a bad movie, but after I watched it, they pretty much said that Helvetica is like just everywhere. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna use Helvetica as little as possible. So my next choice was what's it called? Oh geez. This one right here, Avenir Next. And then it's a good font. It has like so many variants. Like you can have like up to like 12 varieties. And then it's got like it's condensed, which we're looking at here, and then it has it's also just got a plain old Avenir, and then Avenir Next, and then Avenir Next condensed. So for the first year and a bit of college, I was basically using that for all of my projects. And one day my teacher, she looks at me and she's like, Jojo, can we talk about this font for a second? And I'm like, yeah, it's Avenir Next, isn't it nice? And she's like, yes, it's pretty nice, but didn't you use this on your last project? And I was like, yes. And the one before that? And I'm like, I think so, yes. And she was like, okay, so you need to find something different. And I was like, okay. Yes. So, that's what happened. That's what happened. And, yeah. It was fun, though. I did eventually, branch out a little bit, by, finding other fonts that I kind of liked. Use Arial when I can't decide. Yeah, you make a fair point. Arial's also very nice. Arial is... Or, I guess it's not really Arial. I mean, it is, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know, but so many font faces, so many names. Arial, I guess. I don't know if I'm actually saying it right, but that one is also very, very clean, very nice. I tried to avoid it though because it's like the standard as well in many ways. You know what font I really, really like and I'm absolutely obsessed with? I found this one. But Comic Sans is a class. Oh yes, Comic Sans class. Where is it? Where is it? Where is Comic? I feel like we can't make this project without having Comic Sans somewhere. jarringly Comic Sans just in the rating. Yes, RB. Okay. We make this a little bit bigger. We change the color so it's nice and easy to see. And get rid of the outline because I didn't mean to put the outline on. Nice, big, and easy to see. Bam! That way everyone knows that it's not actually a real rating logo and this isn't a real cover. What if I do really just keep this? Yeah. I don't know. I probably would have gotten kicked out of school if I used that once. I think it was the first day. This was a pretty hardcore teacher. I mean, I guess he wasn't hardcore, but he was definitely one of the tougher teachers. The first day that we had him in our class, he's making a list on the board of like things you don't put in your project. And there was like eyes, the color purple, hearts, stars. And one of them, the last one, was Comic Sans. Absolutely do not use Comic Sans. I don't know. You make a point. It is now for kids. It's now for kids. Look at that. It all looks so real. And then Comic Sans. Okay. I'm just gonna make a copy that is going to have the right font on it because I want at least some of it to look legit. Just need spaced out a little bit. Turn up the track. This is also something I did a lot in school, and they got really tired of me doing was turning up the tracking. I didn't know what to do, so I was like, okay, let's just track the letters out really, really far. I think this is too far, actually. Too far. Is 200 too much? Yes, probably. 180. 180 is a nice number. And then we'll just maybe just squish everything down a little bit so that, you know, it doesn't look quite as jarring. And kind of centered. Okay, there we go. It looks pretty legit. Okay, wait. Tracking a little bit more. Just a little bit. Okay, maybe a lot. Maybe a lot, actually. Because they put it all the way across. So, yeah. I don't know, but, it's good now. It's good. What other things do I have that really for this? Other than just moving this a bit. Yeah, okay. Good enough. Good enough, I think. They do look pretty legit, though. Oh, you want to see the logo I made? Look at this. Look at this. Pokemon Black. I don't know 100% about this guy yet. I just know that I'm never going to be able to compete with the legit Pokemon logo, so it has a little bit more of a mature theme, I suppose. I did make some very similar ones, though, just to play around with it. Pokemon, the original knockoff, the OG knockoff, and that's in Comic Sans, actually. That's in Comic Sans. Because, of course. Why did I put the original knockoff in Comic Sans? Because Comic Sans. It's for comic relief. I hate myself for that right now. It was such a weird thought. I feel like I laughed weird there too. I'm sorry if that broke anyone's ears. That was like, it felt like an evil laugh. It was like, kind of evil, absolutely deviously laughed kind of thing. Very, very weird, very, very good. Yes. So, Oh, jeez. Okay, wait. I thought I just accidentally closed the app with my VTuber model on it because I was trying to click something on the screen for a second to look at something. And I thought I closed it and I was like ready for the model just to disappear. But I didn't accidentally close it, so success. We did a good job. We did a good job today. We might be ending the stream pretty soon. Because I think I got pretty much everything I need now. Other than just make something put there. I don't know if I want to just copy their logo or the Nintendo DS logo. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think they'll like that, so we'll just write Nintendo DS and we'll do something with it. Comic Sans. Comic Sans. Comic Sans. Yes. Or probably not Comic Sans, but all around Gothic. That's a font I use a lot too. That is like my channel. All around Gothic. Very nice, very pretty. What if we just use a script? No, probably not. This. That's kind of playful. Kind of playful. Gain some of that playfulness. Nintendo DS. We'll just put that here. It definitely doesn't work. It doesn't look right. This is a playful, but I don't think that's just gonna. I wanna go and do the lighting. The window. Oh no. What do it? There's got to be something that kind of has that kind of energy. Just something. Niagara. Nice one. That's a nice. I like this one too. Definitely not the kind of thing that I would use on this Pro or for a Nintendo type thing, but it's so nice. So nice. It has such nice contrast with everything. It has the fancy look. Well, also, I don't know. Good font is basically what I'm saying. Also, we'll just put this back to normal. Because maybe things are looking not great because the track is a little too far. What if we go to that? It does all kind of look like one word when you have it. Maybe we'll just change the font for the DS so it does stand out a little bit. It has a little bit of a difference between it and Nintendo. Or maybe Nintendo is the one that changed. Avenir next again. We're going back to my old antics. Everything is Avenir next. Just go to a college reunion. It's like, look, teacher, I have not changed. I'm still using Avenir next. I'm still using Avenir next like it's going out of style. Now let's just smaller. And then just turn that. Nintendo looks so weird for some reason. Just the word. It's spelled right. I know it is. But it looks so weird for some reason. Just here. Nintendo. Not all too different from the logo, I guess. Just the box is a little bit smaller. Make, I don't know, Nintendo, smaller word. We'll push it up so it's slightly different levels. Okay. Push it up again. And nice. This is good enough for me, I think, actually. I think this is good enough. It's nothing special, nothing incredible, but I think it's passable. It's passable. I do really like the Nintendo thing, how it has the dual screens, like in the logo as well. But I think if I do that, I'm starting to toe the line a little bit of being too close to the original. And this is, of course, Pokemon, the original knockoff. So we can't we can't get too close. Honestly, I'm probably already towing the line a little too close anyways. I don't have the reach, but that does not mean that they won't try to shut me down. Now, then again, they'll probably just start with like a decent this order or something, and I can just take everything off of my channels, and hopefully it will just be fine, and they'll like, don't do it again, and just leave me alone. I don't know. But then again, this could also be covered under fair use in some ways. I'm making my own thing. This is probably a little too close. That is absolutely a ripoff, but this is just something that's standard on any game, not just a Pokemon game. Every game needs to have a rating on it. Oh well. Wait, what if I do? Okay, wait. I'm getting a little chaotic here. Okay, wait. Okay. Heavy. We'll just make this bigger. Rated A. Okay, so we're changing the rating a little bit. Rated A. Now we're gonna take 4. Pause. Did I spell that right? Does it have it? Oh man. I hate trying to spell things. I think it has it. Okay. I'm gonna be really... Yeah, it does have an E in it. I looked it up in the dictionary. Okay, we're gonna take that. We're gonna make this real small. We're gonna do da. Rated A for awesome. This way, it's a little bit different. That's goofy. That's goofy, and I like it. Goofy is fine, and we're here for it. This is also goofy. Everything here is so goofy. It's also very goofy. We're gonna track the letters out a little bit again. Not too far. That way, when people look at it, they know that there's something weird going on, that this is not a legit Pokemon cover or whatever. I don't know. Okay, wait. Does this mean I have to change up here too? Awesome. I don't actually know awesome in French, so we're just gonna leave that. I suppose I could just go on to Chrome and say Google Translate awesome in French, but I don't think I'd trust it, honestly. Google Translate is a cool thing and all, but it definitely has its flaws. I wouldn't use it for a physical project, is what I'm saying. Okay. We're just gonna, yeah. Okay. It's getting, I was gonna say late, but it's not late per se. It's more like I've been streaming for an hour and a half, so we're probably just about almost done here, I think, for today. I think I've reinvigorated myself for this project a little bit, though, which is nice. I still intend on finishing it soon. I don't think I want to leave or continue it all too much longer, for the simple fact that I am admittedly getting a little bit bored of it. But I think we're good with this. Okay, we'll just Command G all that together. We'll work with this. We'll work with this logo. We probably just leave Pokemon logo like this in this font, because this is a nice clean font. This is a nice font. It looks good. It looks good. Wonder, maybe we should at least try to add something to it. I don't know. I'll give it like 5 minutes to play around and see if I can find outlines. Ungroup it. What if I just make the N a little bit thinner? Okay, it's too thin. Too thin. Or not the N, but the M. That way it's not just the font as it is. And I'll do the same with the N too. Just oop. Too much. Nudge it in just a little bit. Pull the O and the N together. And kind of visually make sure that they're still kind of lined up. Yeah, okay, that's probably. Do I want to do something with the P or the K? Because the M and the N were the widest letters, I guess. What if I take the O? What if I take the O and we just... Oop, too much again. Pull that in. Pull it in a little bit as well on this side. Thin everything up, maybe? Just so it's not just the font as it is, really. Pull this key in a little bit. Created a bit of a weird shape there. Not really weird. And then the K, I don't know how exactly we would go about doing anything to the K if we wanted to. The E is also something I don't really want to mess with. E is an interesting letter in the alphabet. Did you know this? So also in school, we of course learned about the anatomy of letters a lot. And I'm gonna share a little tidbit of information. I don't care if anyone cares to know about this. But if you zoom in on the E, you can see, we're just gonna grab the rulers, I guess. You can see how none of these line up perfectly with each other. It's such a subtle little thing. But for whatever reason, and I didn't really care when I first started, but I started realizing it when I started playing with letters and I was making the E always the same length to each other. I started to realize it's like that doesn't really look like a capital E anymore. It's so weird. It's so weird, but an important thing that we need to know. Okay, not really. I don't think anyone cares. If they do care, good on you. You have makings of a typography master. You know, but if I ever drew a capital E for a long time, even while in school, I always had, you know, them the same length. But then I started to realize it's like, no, that does not. After a while, of course, I started to realize it doesn't look quite right. I suppose we can try to thin up the E a little bit by, you know, grabbing all of these points. Too much. There we go. They all retain the same kind of length and everything. They're just a little bit different. Now the K is the only odd man out. This one is going to be the most awkward to work with, I think. But we'll see what happens. Because K's, for whatever reason, they get distorted real easy. Move them a little bit, they get distorted. They don't look right anymore. Like, it already starts to look kind of weird. But you know what? Maybe I just give up. I think this is good enough, honestly. Change tracking. So everything looks like it has at least an even-ish spacing between all the letters. Doesn't need to be perfect, of course. I'm okay with only okay. Okay, when we look at the difference between them, it is actually a pretty major difference in terms of the overall length of the word as well as, you know, just the shapes are a little bit different. This one over here, the O's are much rounder and blah 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 and everything. Yeah, I don't know. We'll probably go with this. Okay. There we go. All done. Not really. We still have to put everything together, which we'll do in Illustrator during the next stream. And I might set up a hand cam and we'll print it off on my, or, you know, on the cheap little printer that I have, the household printer. And then we'll just put it into the game. Or maybe I will even go 1 week beyond that. Put everything together for one stream. Or on the next stream. And then the stream after that, I can go to a printer's in Staples or Walmart or something and get it printed off professionally on some really nice paper. And then the next stream, we cut it out and put it in the box. I mean, that would make it a little bit easier because if I set up a hand cam, it means my phone is going to be hanging above the desk for during the entire time that I am doing the you know, putting everything together. So I guess I don't want it having it hanging up there. So we're just gonna not do that. Yeah. So yeah, that's the plan. So next stream, we're gonna be putting it all together into one nice little, neat little package in InDesign. And then on the stream after that, I'll get the file ready for printing, I should say, during that too. And then I'll go and I'll get it printed off out of Staples or something. And then the stream after that, we can put it all together. We can cut the box, or not cut the box, but cut the design out from the paper and put it on the case, which is very exciting. Actually, I can't wait for that part. That part is going to be something I'm looking forward to. Okay, well, we're turning. I'm switching screens and we're gonna end this stream here. I don't know if I'll bother exporting everything, so we just have... I might export everything, all the assets that I've made so far off stream, so that when we start, we can just get right into it. Just get right into it. Yeah, that might be what I do. It would be not very interesting to watch